Landed is strange, you know what I'm saying? We back at it once again, you know what I mean? I'm becoming, you know what I'm saying, a frequent flyer around this ring, you know what I mean? Feel like I got something to prove, so just coming to beat somebody else up in that ring, you know what I mean? That's all it is. Emery's a dead man, you know what I mean? All the long words and all that shit, that ain't gonna work, nigga. It ain't gonna equal up to none of this shit I got going on, none of this real shit. I'm really out here, nigga. Y-U-N-G, B-A-N-K. Don't forget that dollar sign, nigga.
Take my fucking crew off, ran through my mama house and found the whole bag of scissors. I took off that $15,000 list off the bill on my mama. She said you suck and spread your chest up.
Lion, cat, rhino, hippo, predator, prey, Emery, Banks. Y'all looking like y'all don't get that. I was just naming a few things that came to my mind when you mentioned a mismatch. See, Banks always trying to step forward, and I believe this was a step back. But if you want action, you got action. Anybody can get it. I'm gonna show y'all that I meant that. If his beef comes strapped, because I'm off of that, come back. Stuff the body in the trunk, leave Emery, come back. There'll be bodies everywhere when I'm letting the gun clap. If the paramedics revive him, I'm shooting as soon as you come back. So what them rumors like you hot, it stop with me, M. Cut that tough talk out and get back to work. Cause we all know you are not a GM. If you was looking for beef, I hope not with me, M. Cause I pull up with that K and leave it dark like PM. A lot of you ABO cats divas, y'all don't want to fade it out. A nigga be like, I want action, low. Most you niggas response like, nah, I'ma wait it out. See, that pissed me off, now more confused me, cause y'all don't know what this game about. I came from the trenches where they put all the killers in one room just to see who gonna make it out. Yeah. Any niggas step up, I'm shoving them down. I bring extra clips cause you can't tussle with rounds. When I let the thing go, I keep clapping cause I be loving the sound. Leave Emery stretched on that concrete, look like he hugging the ground. Boy, you just talk about it. You clap when? When you keep fronting, you gonna get left on the back end. If Emery ever owe me guap, he better cash in, cause if he don't, I'm gonna run up on him and let that Mac talk behind his back like a bad friend. I'm from the land of the streams, where you can get a buck flat, pockets ring, truck jack, chest torn, neck snap. Making sure white boys can't jump is something that I'm best at. Thanks, nigga.
Upper Echelon! Turned up!
Battling Emery? You better be a brave one. This is just my way of paying dues while making moves. You took the bait, son. A dipshit who gets more views, so I thought I'd take some. Everything else is just me exposing how Banks dumb. People don't watch your battles because you're an MC on a great run. It's because you win against our vets, and every time they've won. You were handed some of our biggest names, but couldn't make one. So I'll teach you a lesson by the time today's done, when this nobody's the somebody I make a name from. Call yourself Young Banks, I can see where that came from. Let my fists do what your father couldn't and raise young. That's why you see us playing a game, you want to play one. But first you need a grown man to show you how the game's run. Next we'll pick out where you got Banks from. Maybe all the time our fans came and gave funds, but the credit given to you was never worth the interest, and that's how a bank runs. The reason I'm going slow and spitting loud is so that I can win the crowd. I already know that I can win the round. This is so that they'll listen now. This can be a 3-0. He won't even get a round. Unless I go and get the pound, then he'll get 6 rounds. That shit'll spin his hip around before he hits the ground. Now the only way he'll get around is sitting down. You try and get in my face, you better back up. Cause all that shit you talk, you can't back up. I might fall down, but I'll get back up. You'll fall down and go get back up to help you with a hand up. You've got so many hands up, you should get your hands cuffed. I'm about to drive through banks without even leaving my loose change. But I'm not here to take your spot. I just want to erase your spot till you're the next one that's fading off. We all listen to you brag a lot, but how can you claim you're a boss when you're always taking a loss? I look at you and see the fake in your eyes. That's why you can't take off this gangster disguise. It's been caked in your lives. Maybe if you meant what you say when you rhyme, you wouldn't always have to play a character on the stage when it's time. But when you claim that your life consists of days full of crime, it just ate at your spine. So for all the times I was waiting in line to get paid what is mine, I'm putting banks into line. What about when ABL was leaving the tax so you could go see Colorado, plus he got to battle? The day everyone's leaving, he ignores his phone calls like, it's not me, it's this track phone. Your name's Banks. Track phones are for tweakers and crack hoes. Then you refuse to ride from everyone so your driver could fall through? That story's as shitty as your raps though, nothing but a sad joke. You just weren't keeping it 100. You were keeping it flat broke. A piece of scum that wasted an opportunity to put our team on the map, bro. But I'm like Greg Jennings, I put the team on my back, though. By now we realize this battle was a bad choice. No one wants to listen to your fiction about how you blast toys. It's clear to me you're a damn boy. I'll stab you with a blade till it sticks out like your cracked voice.
Damn.
And you look like a crack addict. Claiming that you spray, but we know you don't clap match. You can find Banks on the block with that steel like he back at it. With the A1 that turned into zombies like black magic. Me and my young goons was trying to get in some shit. Pull up and put him in the trunk like we was hitting the lick. Find some big land, then we dig him a ditch. Put Emery in the ground, that's where minerals sit. Now before I continue to check this bitch, I gotta take a little bit of time to address some shit. Fuck you niggas with Banks' name in your mouth. You know that cost, right? My heart cold, I'm telling you, it got frostbite. Aim the 50 at you, just making sure that my arm tight. Knock Star down, make Stewie go give his boss life. I'm trying to tell you niggas, any opposition, I dismantle it fast. I get bread, so you already know I can handle the cash. My goons run up and withdraw from him like he owed cash and bring it right back to the bank. I control cash. And all you niggas from Seattle claiming that you run shit, but I be in Belltown popping bottles on some thug shit. Rolling up Beela blunts, that's how me and my niggas move. No waiting in line, VIP, grabbing up bitches at Tia Lou's. Pissy drunk, so much smoke in the air. Driver can't stay in the same lane, I'm all out the window while I'm throwing the A-gang. Hit a lick on Banks, you must be in the space age. Only real gangsters at my table, so we already know Jay Rays. Huh? Yeah. Now back to this fucking bag. I know you ain't get what I was saying. He probably gonna YouTube my shit after for some translation. When they want a nigga body, they call up a vet, they might think him high, but I'm gonna make him fall to his death. Your phone must be broke, cause your calls don't connect, so I use them nines like customer service when I make you talk to them texts. Thanks.
Yeah. Alright, you good. Emery, it's on you.
Quit all that high-pitched noise with your white bitch voice. Every bar you use is far from true. This rap shit's serious, something you gotta put your heart into. But that'll be hard to do when I start to shoot and it isn't a part of you. Put on my armored suit and start charring you like charcoal do to a barbecue. Those hollows part his view while they're carving through till he's carved in two. Next I target dude's arms and shoes, blow that shit across the room. Save a gunshot for a gut shot before the gun's hot to spill out his lard and puke. Don't know where to send the carcass to, so the junkyard will do. A place with cars to use that are abused, just like every part of you. Plus it's no evidence, so these hands only leave traces when I start to shroom. Half these battlers won't live up to their own name because they can't stay honest. This kid's no exception, I'm willing to bank on it. It follows the same logic. But if we made you break pockets, we'd see you don't make profits even though your rap career is based off it, so I'll just make you pay homage. You think that it'd be even if we're throwing hands? Maybe if I don't even use my throwing hand. But it takes a grown man to throw hands. You take the scared approach, saying how his barrel smoke. But if I let that barrel blow, he'll fly off his feet into a barrel roll. Leave an exit wound 5 times the size of the barrel hole. The way that you perceive your image, you can't be a critic, so your head is grown. I guess that it's expected though when every MC's using it as a stepping stone. This might be my way of getting known, but you're the one that gets exposed. You say that you're from the streets. What's that mean to motherfuckers that run the streets? You just mold your craft after every smack rapper that's a gat clapper. That doesn't make you a rap master, that just makes you a bad actor. This is an original versus a copy, it's hopeless. All he did was take a style and clone it. Now he thinks it's his own shit, but when you're a clone, you don't own shit. That's why I can't let this clone live. He's starting to forget who the clone is. I'm a hustler that's serving cheese. That's earning cheese. You're a soldier that would work for me, and you'd work for free. This is the difference between a real rapper that's serving heat and one that's on the first degree. But he's looking pretty fucking burnt to me. I put the pedal to the metal, put the metal to your temple, turn that mental to a menstrual. They're collecting all your dentals from the western to the central. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. So I look at all the chances you've thrown away and think I could have used that better. But this will be the last ever when I take this opportunity to waste it.
If you wanted to jump off the Space Needle, I'm not stopping you. You would have a better chance surviving that than beating me. It's impossible. Bodies get turned up. When I let my posse loose, gave him a bunch of choices, but his life was not optional. They be gashing you, M, talking about you top tier. Then I took a good look around and was like, not here. If you keep talking in bars like you pop flares, your bitch could be Jane Doe and you could be John Deere. And you just talking tough. You don't be clapping that too. When I say y'all off niggas, that's something I actually do. When you go back to Spokane, you ain't nobody. You can relax and just cruise, but I'm in the tank with the lions, tigers, and bears. I'm heading back to the zoo. Yeah, nigga. You an imposter, M. With these tools, I leave an imprint. No way to service with my tray. Got a big tip. Hollow heads to your dome. Leave your wig split. Overkill. Into that barrel smoking like an incense. Bring the cavalry. I'm loading up my best men. Marathon clip on that K. That mean it extend. Let it go. Feeding the lead. Like Zeppelin. Let the metal pop. Playing with tune when I XM. Oh. Okay. Nigga. Yeah.
Yeah. Give it up, give it up.
They say you learn more from a loss. Well, then you should be the best battler there's ever been. Because if you get better from a loss, who are you better than? It's obvious you're not on the same level as our veterans. No, I'm not saying that the vet is in. I'm just here to represent. You're only as good as those you hold a threat against. To tell the truth, some people lose and can take that to make great raps. We've all seen it in days past, but this was your 5th chance to create that. Every time you've came back with the same act. What I'm trying to say is that every MC you've battled is a couple of grades past, and you can't school someone if they're not in the same class. Every time they beat you, it was the same dumb excuse. Doesn't matter if I want to lose, because I look up to dudes. So what the fuck are you going to do when an up-and-comer proves he should also be in front of you? By doing everything you've been struggling to. Half this league's been sunning you, but we still haven't got young to groove. He's been stunting so much that it stunted his views, and he's stuck as a youth. This battle reminds me of a movie that's very famous. An older one of Nicolas Cage's. We start off exchanging statements, but once it's over, we'll have traded places. One displaying hatred, one on the way to greatness. The only change is there's no need for replacing faces, because I just made him nameless. Speaking of cinema watching, this is your image's problem. There's no substance when Christopher's talking, just known for the way he says it, like Christopher Walken. What about when you entered ABL on some gang shit? So you were told to have your team's name switched, and then you just changed it. Didn't do or say shit? What kind of fucking gang's this? Those are the people you were raised with, but now you don't claim it. That's either one afraid bitch or another fake crip. I'm not gonna take pics, pretty much the same shit. Because if you go your whole life without ever feeling brave, you can never feel ashamed. You've been fronting so much, if Rosa Parks could see this shit, she never would have sat on the front of the bus. She'd go back and throw herself under the bus till she was a speed bump in the dust.
I want to know about the switching the gang shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
He's so bad. But hey, one day I'm gonna feel the top, because I'm building blocks like Lego bricks. So So I got people that'll locate your crib, find where the Dodge Durango sits, and take your shit. Just to come and hit him with his own whip like Django did.